My dad's friends. Guy got divorced at 50. His long-suffering wife was finally sick of his years of cheating and neglect. And being an asshole, and once the kids were off to college she peaced out. They sold their house, split the assets. And he had a tidy sum of money and he bought a nice little bachelor pad and a new car. Back out in the dating world, I guess it wasn't as easy as he thought it would be. He was older, fatter, and an alcoholic. None of the single women his own age would have anything to do with him. And younger women were only interested if he paid for the party and gave them presents. None of them would stick around for long. About a year and a half after he got divorced, he decided he wanted to find a wife. He, like many older unattractive men with a bit of money, turned to the internet and started looking at those dating sites, advertising hot young Asian or Russian women for Western men. He took a trip to the Philippines to meet some young women he met online through one of these sites. His goal was to meet as many women as possible when he was there and come back with the bride. He found one. She was 24, quiet, cute. The bride. He found one. She was 24, quiet, cute, and hung all over him like a wet shirt. He was in heaven. I remember my dad talking about it and shaking his head and trying to talk some sense into him. He was convinced this girl truly loved him and was 100% sure that Eastern women weren't like Western women, not as superficial. Now in Canada, marrying a foreign bride and getting citizenship for her is not a short process. It takes between 2 to 5 years for this to happen. About a year after the marriage she has a baby. My dad's friend didn't really want to have more children, but it was kind of part of the deal to get this girl to marry him since she was young and wanted a family. Literally the minute she got her landed immigrant status, she took the child and left him. She took half of what they had, including the condo he had purchased after his first divorce, and now gets child support and alimony. It's very hard to get alimony here, but because she did not speak the language and was a stay-at-home wife and mother at his insistence, she was able to get it. He was played from day one. He was stupid. He wanted to believe the fairy tale. His young Filipino bride is now married to a man her own age and they have a child together as well and seem pretty happy. He gets to see his son on the regular but is getting really old now and his child is 12. And he just can't keep up with him. It's sad to see. The children from his first marriage are all pursuing their lives and have families of their own and still hold bitterness for how he was as they were growing up and how he treated their mother. So yes, the Filipino bride was a gold digger. But honestly, he got exactly what he deserved. Update: this guy died of liver failure last year, leaving his son without a father. He was penniless. His eldest child, whom he had not spoken with in a decade, ended up having to deal with the funeral and house clearing. Even in death he hurt his family.